types of organic reactions. Before starting the lecture, please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel Chemistry Support. Now, let us begin. Organic reactions mainly involve three important terms. Number 1, substrate. Number 2, reagent. Number 3, catalyst. Now let us discuss these one by one. Substrate. In simple words, the main organic compound that undergoes chemical change during a reaction is called substrate. For example, in the addition of bromine to ethene, ethene acts as substrate because the reaction occurs on the ethene molecule. Reagent. The smaller molecule or ion that attacks the substrate is called reagent. For example, in bromination of ethene, bromine acts as reagent because it attacks the double bond of ethene. Catalyst. A substance that helps a reaction to occur faster without itself being permanently changed is called catalyst. Catalysts lower the activation energy and increase the speed of reaction. Examples include nickel, platinum, and concentrated sulfuric acid. Classification of organic reactions. Organic reactions are mainly classified into 6 important types. Number 1, addition reactions. Number 2, elimination reactions. Number 3, condensation reactions. Number 4, substitution reactions. Number 5, oxidation reactions. Number 6, reduction reactions. Now let us discuss these reactions one by one. Addition reaction. For an addition reaction to occur, the following condition is necessary. The substrate must contain either a double bond or a triple bond. These multiple bonds contain weak pi bonds which can break easily and allow addition of new atoms. For example, ethene contains a carbon-carbon double bond. Now let us discuss an example of addition reaction. A common example is addition of bromine to ethene. In this reaction, ethene acts as substrate, and bromine acts as reagent. Structure of ethene. The 2 carbon atoms are connected by a double bond. This double bond contains 1 sigma bond and 1 pi bond. The sigma bond is strong because it is formed by direct overlap of orbitals. The pi bond is weak because it is formed by sideways overlap of p orbitals. Due to weak sideways overlap, the pi bond can break easily. This is the main reason why alkenes undergo addition reactions. What happens during addition reaction? During addition reaction, the weak pi bond breaks and the double bond opens. Then the bromine molecule also breaks. Now 1 bromine atom attaches to the first carbon atom, and the second bromine atom attaches to the second carbon atom. So the double bond is replaced by 2 new single bonds between carbon and bromine atoms. The product formed is called 1,2-dibromoethane. Elimination reaction. Elimination reaction is opposite of addition reaction. In elimination reaction, atoms or groups are removed from a larger molecule. As a result, an unsaturated compound is formed. Conditions necessary for elimination reaction. There must be presence of a saturated substrate. The substrate should usually be a saturated compound such as alcohols or haloalkates. These compounds contain only single bonds. Another important condition is presence of leaving groups. The substrate must contain atoms or groups that can leave easily. Common leaving groups include hydrogen atom, hydroxyl group, and halogens. These groups are removed during elimination reaction. Example of elimination reaction. A common example is dehydration of ethanol. In this reaction, ethanol acts as substrate, while concentrated sulfuric acid acts as catalyst and dehydrating agent. Structure of ethanol. The structural formula of ethanol is CH3 single bond CH2OH. Ethanol contains a hydrogen atom and a hydroxyl group attached on adjacent carbon atoms. What happens during elimination reaction? During the reaction, 1 hydrogen atom is removed, and one hydroxyl group is removed. These combine together and form water. Hydrogen plus hydroxyl gives water. After removal of water, a double bond forms between the carbon atoms. So ethanol changes into ethene. Important concept. Elimination reactions increase unsaturation. They convert saturated compounds into unsaturated compounds. Condensation reaction. Condensation reaction involves two processes occurring together. First, addition occurs. Second, a small molecule is eliminated. Usually, the eliminated molecule is water. A common example is formation of ester. In this reaction, ethanoic acid acts as substrate. Ethanol also reacts with it. Sulfuric acid acts as catalyst. The product formed is an ester. Water is also produced. What happens during condensation reaction? From ethanoic acid, the hydroxyl group leaves. From alcohol, a hydrogen atom leaves. These combine together and form water. The remaining parts join together to form ester. Important concept. In condensation reaction, two molecules join together, a small molecule is removed, and a larger product is formed. This reaction is important in formation of proteins, nylon, and polyesters. Substitution reaction. In substitution reaction, one atom or group already present in substrate is replaced by another atom or group. No addition or removal of entire molecule occurs. Only replacement occurs. Conditions necessary for substitution reaction. Substitution reactions usually occur in saturated compounds such as alkanes. The substrate must contain an atom that can be replaced easily. Usually hydrogen or halogen atoms are replaced. Example of substitution reaction. The reaction is CH4 reacts with Cl2 to form CH3Cl plus HCl in presence of ultraviolet light. In this reaction, methane acts as substrate, chlorine acts as reagent, and ultraviolet light provides energy for reaction. What happens during substitution reaction? One hydrogen atom attached to carbon is removed. One chlorine atom replaces that hydrogen atom, so methane changes into chloromethane. The removed hydrogen combines with another chlorine atom to form hydrochloric acid. Oxidation reaction. Oxidation reactions involve addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. Conditions necessary for oxidation reaction. An oxidizing agent is required. Common oxidizing agents include acidified potassium dichromate and potassium permanganate. These supply oxygen to the substrate. Example of oxidation reaction. The reaction is C2H5OH plus oxygen gives CH3CHO plus H2O. In this reaction, ethanol acts as substrate. The oxygen comes from oxidizing agent. What happens during oxidation reaction? Ethanol contains 6 hydrogen atoms, while ethanol contains 4 hydrogen atoms, so ethanol loses 2 hydrogen atoms. Therefore, oxidation occurs. Further oxidation. C2H5OH plus 2 oxygen gives CH3COOH plus H2O. Ethanol further oxidizes into ethanoic acid. More oxygen is added. Important concept. Oxidation reactions either increase oxygen content or decrease hydrogen content. Reduction reaction. Reduction reaction is opposite of oxidation reaction. Reduction involves addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen. Conditions necessary for reduction reaction. A reducing agent is required. Reducing agents supply hydrogen. Common reducing agents include sodium tetrahydrodoberate and lithium aluminium hydride. Example of reduction reaction. The reaction is CH3COCH3 plus 2 hydrogen gives CH3CH bracket OH bracket CH3. In this reaction, propanone acts as substrate. Hydrogen is supplied by reducing agent. What happens during reduction reaction? Hydrogen is added to propanone. The carbonyl group changes into alcohol group. so propanone changes into propanol. Important concept. Reduction reaction.